Hey, good evening and welcome back to Soundtree Live. I'm Dorkus McManus. We've been listening now to the wonderful Shirley, Ryder and the brilliant Graeme Hardaker together. First question is to you, Shirley. These are your songs of tonight and Graeme sort of helping out in
Correct.
a lovely way.
Yeah.
How long have you been writing music?
Probably actually my first song I ever wrote was when I was 12 years old. But I haven't really started doing anything with it until I was probably in my 30s or 40s or something like that.
Right. Oh, let's not talk about ages. Making me look old. Circles. Now, this is a song that's been floating around the internet for a while, and everyone I've spoken to seems to love it.
Cool.
What is Circles about, and where did it come from?
It's really just a breaking up song, you know.
You used to call Doing In My Head, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit about actually sort of emotional abuse and stuff like that as well, but mostly just to do with the breakup.
Oh, it has all those qualities you feel in your heart when you hear
Yeah.
it, which I guess makes it good. And how did you hook up with the brilliant Graeme here?
Oh, we were just talking on Facebook actually.
Really? That's how you got together musically? Was just a
Yeah,
Facebook thing?
It was actually, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's not advertise on that too much. I call it book face, so haha. And Graeme, can I ask you a question?
Sure can.
Oh, I love that.
Don't mind if I call you Dorkus?
You can call me Dorkus as many times as you like, my friend. It's all good here. Personally, a lot of my friends have considered you the greatest male voice in the Bay of Plenty or Tauranga, if not one of the best in the country. Besides working with Shirley, are you doing anything on your own too, or you just enjoying doing this sort of?
Yeah, well, see, I sing covers, so, it's great to have someone to write. Basically, to me, singing Shirley's songs is like singing a cover, because Shirley writes them, so I sing them,
Right. Because I noticed tonight, man, how beautiful your two voices just really gelled, And,
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
two acoustics with voices. First thing I said to myself was, you don't need any more. It was that lovely to hear.
Thanks.
Yeah, see, my songs are terrible. So I can sing. I can sing, but
Well, you can sing all right, man.
I've written so many songs that are crap. So it's great to have a good song to sing that's really good.
Okay, now we're going to get to some of the ones we ask everyone. Kiwi artist you admire the most?
The most? Oh, that's a tricky one.
We like to keep it local.
I can't give you the one that I admire the most because I don't actually have any the most. But I used to listen to a lot of Sharon O'Neill when I
Wow,
was
yeah.
growing up. Yeah, I think she's a great songwriter. Yeah, good singer, and she plays the piano too, and I played the piano.
So Sharon O'Neill sort of sticks out for you, basically.
In the early days, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps not so much now, but when I was younger.
Well, just to digress, I noticed hearing you tonight, and I heard you a few times, but I'm one of these people that I always hear other people's voices and people that I like. And for the first time I said to Shane, Kate Bush.
A lot of people have said that.
Really? Well, I just noticed that there were certain notes you hit that
Yeah.
were so beautiful, reminding me of my childhood, because Kate Bush has been around
She's great too.
for a long, long time. When I was a teenager, Wuthering Heights and Heathcliff and those sort of albums, and there were just little notes there. I thought, wow, that's really nice. So,
Yeah.
so you do like her,
Should we sing
obviously.
that now, shall we? Heathcliff,
Graham, let's not.
come on.
Let's not. Future plans, recording gigs. What's the plan to do with your music at the moment?
The first plan is to get the CD that we're doing finished,
Yep.
and then have a CD release party, and then try and get some gigs after that. That's basically it. And also, at the moment, we've got there's another radio station over in America who wants to play the songs too.
Oh, that's what we like
Yeah.
to hear.
So
Get the Kiwi feel out there.
that's going out to 2.6 million people. He said so. That's supposed to be going out soon. I've just sent the songs, 3 of the songs.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Can you
that's
give me the address?
We know every single one of those 2.6 million.
Yeah. They're all far now. Graeme, Desert Island, you will never come back. You've heard this question obviously before on the show. 5 albums you take with you, what are they?
I think the Beatles' Revolver, number 1. We'll take the Beatles' White Album, Bob Dylan's Desire, and the bloody Shirleybyrds, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Shirley?
The Shirleybyrds, for fuck's sake.
We have to take the Shirleybyrds.
Yeah, well, you've got to take one. If I was interviewed, I would always say one of my own, at least, so I could hear myself, because every so often.
Well, I score points if I say John Michael's album.
You made your points, but let's not lie here, Shirley. No, five albums you'd have to have for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'll take the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
They're great. Probably take one of the. I don't know the actual names of the albums, but one of the Beatles ones that's got their sort of poppier stuff on it. I might have taken Elvis one. Might. And the Eagles. Yeah, and the Shirleybyrds. That's 5.
Wow. Okay. I like that. First people that ever said they take their own, because let's be honest, I would.
Got to, of course you got.
Well, if you're never going to hear any other music,
you've
you
got
might
nothing
hear
else.
yourself every so
You've got nothing else to do for the next 20 years. You've got to at least go, damn, I wish there had been a tambourine right there, you know?
And now, do you consider yourself a singer, songwriter, or musician, or all of the above?
Well, I would like to. It's a tricky question, actually. I've played in bands as a keyboard player. A singer, when it comes, I've sung in bands too, so I guess I'm a singer and a musician. But I think that I'm best at writing. If I had to say what I'm best at, I think that's probably where I'm best.
I think that's where people learn where they are, because I'd consider you a songwriter.
I agree.
You know, beautiful voice, you can play instruments, but
I don't think instruments is, it's probably not where I'm actually at, but I can do it. But
oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but your songs sort of speak volumes, so that's where the songwriting comes in. Now, our last question for both of you. When you look in the mirror, what do you see?
Should I throw that back on you and say, what the hell do you see? Come on!
Well, if you throw it back at me, I'd say it depends who's standing behind me.
Yeah, exactly.
Shirley, when you look in the mirror, what do you see?
Depends if it's a good day or a bad day.
Dead air again, ladies and gentlemen. Live television, dead air.
Yeah, can we have a cut there?
No, we'll keep, because that's the fun bit of interviewing. You know, you're laughing, we're all chirpy.
Man, I've looked at myself.
We haven't sworn once. This is all good.
I swore before, actually.
Oh, probably you did.
But no, I look in the mirror. I've been looking at myself in the mirror since I was about 3 years old and going, yeah, who am I going to be today, you know? When you're 4 years old, you don't care who you look like. It's like, you're only 4.
Exactly.
God's sake. Man, when I was 4 years old, I wanted to have these big Elvis things on the side of my face and be the tight silver pants, you know, like Craig Scott or whoever he was, you know?
Yeah.
In the music business, you just want to be someone who you admire, you know? And if you can't measure up to that, well,